Once upon a time, in a small and peaceful village, there lived a hardworking farmer. For months, he had been preparing his field with care and dedication. Day after day, he plowed the soil, watered the land, and finally planted his crops. Thanks to his effort, the field soon became green and full of tall, healthy stalks waving in the gentle breeze. One morning, a little sparrow flew over the field. Seeing how lush and quiet it was, she decided it would be the perfect place to build her nest. She carefully chose a strong stalk, gathered twigs and soft grass, and built a cozy home. Soon after, she laid 2 small eggs and began waiting patiently for them to hatch. Days passed, and one beautiful morning, the eggs cracked open. 2 tiny baby sparrows emerged, chirping weakly but full of life. The mother sparrow cared for them with deep love, flying to the nearby forest every day to find food. The little ones spent their days happily chirping and snuggling close together, feeling safe and warm in their nest above the golden field. The farmer's plan. One afternoon, as the mother sparrow returned from the forest, she noticed her chicks trembling in fear. Alarmed, she asked, "What happened, my dear children? Why are you so frightened?" The baby sparrows chirped nervously. "Mother, the farmer came to the field today. He was talking to his son and said that tomorrow he will send him to harvest the crops. We are terrified. We haven't even learned to fly yet. What will happen to us?" The mother sparrow smiled gently and said, "Do not worry, my little ones. The farmer's son will not come to harvest the crops tomorrow. You are safe." Sure enough, the next day came and went, and no one appeared in the field. The sparrow's prediction was right. The little chicks relaxed again, comforted by their mother's calm confidence. Days turned into weeks. The crops swayed beautifully under the sun, and the baby sparrows grew stronger. But one evening, when the mother returned from her daily search for food, she once again found her chicks anxious and frightened. "What is it this time?" she asked. The little ones replied, "Mother, the farmer came again today. This time he said he would send some laborers to harvest the crops tomorrow. We're even more scared now. What if they really come?" The mother sparrow stayed calm and said softly, "Do not be afraid, my children. Just like before, no one will come tomorrow." And once again, she was right. The next day, the field remained untouched. The chicks were amazed at how their mother always seemed to know the future. They chirped happily, feeling safe and proud of their wise mother. The farmer decides to act then one day. Everything changed. The mother sparrow returned home to find her little ones excited rather than scared. "Mother!" they chirped, "The farmer came again today. He talked about harvesting the crops, but we already know no one will come, right?" The mother sparrow tilted her head and asked carefully, "Tell me exactly what the farmer said." The baby sparrows replied, "This time he said, 'I've wasted too much time waiting for others. Tomorrow I'll go to the field myself and harvest the crops.'" Hearing this, the mother's expression grew serious. She said firmly, "We must leave this place immediately. We cannot stay here any longer." The young sparrows were surprised. "But mother," they said, "the farmer has said this many times before and no one ever came. How can you be so sure he'll come this time?" The mother sparrow replied wisely, "The first time, the farmer depended on his son. The second time, he relied on laborers. But this time, he has decided to do the work himself. When people depend only on others, their tasks often remain unfinished. But when someone takes action on their own, they will surely succeed. Tomorrow he will come, I'm certain." By now, the baby sparrows had learned to spread their wings. Without wasting a moment, they followed their mother, flying away to find a safer place to live. The lesson. The next morning, just as the mother had said, the farmer arrived at the field with his tools. Wasting no time, he began to harvest the golden crops himself. The field rustled with the sound of his effort, and soon his long-awaited work was done. Watching from afar, the mother sparrow felt proud, not only of saving her children, but also of the lesson the farmer had unknowingly taught. A person who always depends on others to finish their work often ends up disappointed. Relying too much on others can lead to laziness, frustration, and failure. But those who take responsibility for their own tasks, who act instead of waiting, always move forward in life. This doesn't mean we should never ask for help. Cooperation is valuable, yet complete dependence weakens our spirit. True success comes when we stop waiting for someone else to fix our problems and start doing what we can with our own hands. Self-reliance builds confidence. Hard work brings progress. And taking initiative, even in small things, leads to lasting success. So remember, If you want your dreams to grow like that farmer's field, stop waiting for others. Take action, believe in yourself, and start today. Because those who work for their own goals will always find a way to harvest their success.